Good morning, YouTube. We are here. Let us cheer. Finally had enough time to go in there and re-up my alert box. So now we have all of these. Let's see what our detective notebook has to say. Ah, yes. We're going to take care of that little thing. This seems to be the apartment Imelda was talking about. It certainly seems unmanaged. It's covered in dust, too. Shall we enter the premises? Yeah, hold on a sec. I'll unlock the door. Okay, we're clear to go in. Stay on guard, everyone. There may be monsters running about. Alright, let's kick some ass and take some names. Alright, we made it in. Don't know what lies ahead, so be careful. And get a load of all this dust piled up in here. Not to mention this place is pretty huge. Seems like just the type of place you'd find monsters. Indeed, I sensei have been running amok in here. Our request explicitly stated that our job was to exterminate, so I'll have to take out all the monsters in here. Stay sharp, everyone. There's a treasure chest. Let us play hide and seek. You hide something valuable in me and then go seek therapy for your kleptomania. Let's make sure we got all of the things. Oh yeah, that's what happens. You've seen this before. Oh, 260. Just from sneakerating up behind them. Okay, well. Oh. That's right. Those monsters are really scared me. Long barrel. Those are good for our gun users. Yeah. Emailed, it appears, to leave a voice recorder in the chest. Yeah. This chest joins your party. The move is 0, however, so we'll wait here. Did we manage to clear them all out? Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure we've covered all the rooms. Just to be sure, let's do a quick loop around to make sure we didn't miss anything before we head out. Roger that. A sound plan. Hey, you punks! Hell you think you're doing running around on your own in this damn place? Huh? Could you explain what a bunch of cops are doing so close to Ignis turf? Oh, it's just you. I guess this apartment building is pretty close to your base, isn't it? Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. What's with him? Ha! Get a load of you guys. You look like a bunch of dust bunnies. Oh, I suppose you're right. We couldn't help it. We've been fighting monsters in a dusting den. Monsters, huh? They like to make nests in the abandoned buildings around here. Nothing new to me. Infestations like this are common. Yeah, I figured this wasn't the safest place to believe in it. Heh. All that ruckus and you haven't even finished the job yet. Wait, what are you talking about? We've gotten all over all the rooms already. It just occurred to me. There's a strong chance that monsters have bred inside of here. Truth be told, that was something I sensed all along. Should be located quite deep inside the apartment. I see. Figured that out just now? This is why you're a bunch of trash tier cops. Why don't you drag your asses back to the city and patrol something a little safer? Wait, where are you going? Hold on a minute. What do you think you are? Is he heading for the nest Teotot talked about? You know what he's like. I presume he went to eliminate the monsters making noise in his chair. Think he's fine on his own? Well, maybe freakishly strong, but it's too dangerous to handle by himself. Hey, Tio. Sorry, but can I leave you two to watch the entrance? Based on his history, I don't see him handling this with much finesse. We may end up with some startled monsters making a break for it. Understood. We'll stay on guard. Will you two be going to get walled out? Yeah, we'll get back. We'll just go in to check on him. Probably the safest bet. Should probably get a move on, Lloyd. Don't want to be late to the show. Right. This is one of my bigger annoyances. Should have given me a choice on who to leave behind. But, yeah. Wooden crate. Looks like this thing was blocking off the rooms leading deeper inside. Well, it's not that way anymore, so let's get going. Now, in these, work to avoid pretty much everything. Just get the chests. Sprinters. You know, I used to contain a bottle of Grand Chardonnay. Wonder what became of it. Last I heard, it ended up in Laburo. It's a reference to the previous game. Ha! Sounds like it came from the roof. Damn it! Yeah. Sounds like he's having a hell of a time in there, doesn't it? This is exactly why I don't want him to rush in there alone. Cover me, Randy. You got it. Ah, shoot. I'm running away from that. Screw you. Wow, don't push yourself. Here to help you, man. Having trouble with these? Yep. 6. Yeah, those things were actually pretty tough. Yeah, it really shows how much we rely on Tio and Ellie's support, doesn't it? More importantly, are you okay, Walt? Huh? What the hell? Did I ask you dumbasses to interrupt my fight? Think I'm some kind of weakling, huh? You really want to pick a fight with us here? Well, not like I was expecting a lot of gratitude coming from this jackass anyways. Are you two okay? We heard a horribly loud noise from outside. Yeah, we're good. Did manage to bail a certain goon out of a tight spot, though. Excuse me, Red? You asking to get your skull cracked open? One moment, please. I no longer detect the presence of any monsters. That's what I thought. Oh yeah. Seems to be a lot quieter, doesn't it? That's because we took out the head honcho in this place. Ha, how pathetic. Is this how it ends, huh? What do you mean, Walt? You punks managed to ruin my fun. Head back to the base and have a date with a bottle of booze. Oh, and don't get it in your head that you can just run around the downtown district doing whatever you damn well please. This is our turf. So if you've done your job, then get the hell out of here. He needs to find a better way to hide his embarrassment. Man, that guy never gonna change, is he? Well, I guess there's nothing we can do about it. Anyway, I think we've managed to clear out the monsters. So let's head back to Imelda and give her the good news. After you. So you managed after all. Yeah. Special sports section keeps moving us more capable than I thought. You were clumsy, but you did what had to be done. Bravo indeed. Thanks, I guess. Hold the phone. For that many monsters to have nested there, you must have been neglecting that place for years. Indeed. You may want to invest much more effort into management if you wish to keep your property safe. But on the bright side, you are free to start renting out rooms. If people began to move in, I doubt you'd have to call pest control again. I suppose you're right. I was just thinking about how much longer I should wait to open Maison Imelda's door. How much longer? What do you mean? You see, dear, downtown rent is dirt cheap. So I was merely biding my time, waiting for the land value to go up a bit more. Yeah. When it comes to real estate matters, you ought to trust in my judgment. I'm Imelda, one of the top land-owning titans in all of Crossville, after all. That rundown apartment complex is just the tip of the iceberg. I manage scores of properties in the city that'll flip whenever the market is right. Do you mean to say you're one of those major real estate tycoons? Wait, is this place just your side business? Madame Imelda's famous name in Crossbellian high society. I've heard she's incredibly wealthy. Damn, really? Could tell that she wasn't your ordinary old biddy. One of the downsides of managing all these properties is monsters. They crop up if you have any of them unattended for too long. You know what? Go ahead and hold on to that Maison Imelda key for a while. Yeah. You have time, be a dear, and give it a good scrubbing. As cunning as always. Can we get back to work? The longer we're here, the more I feel a headache coming on. Yes, I would love to. Okay, well, we are going to go back because we have the ladies with us now. Downtown. You can go in here. Why don't I do a aerial cannon? Nah. Death Scorpion. Yep. Nice 6. Fiber cloak. Let's see. Downtown district. Yep. Oh. Well. I might have to come back here later. Ah. It's so easy though to get. Well, looks like I'll be redoing this on my own time then. I did not check my work before getting in there. Also, I'll have to check my later saves to see if those monsters come back. And another supreme dish to add. Bloomin' hot pot. It's like a bloomin' onion, except it's a hot pot. Okay. Well. I'll take care of the main mountain monster. The MMM. Main's out this way. What's wrong, Joe? Do you hear something again? Yes, I'll try increasing the sensitivity levels again. Wait. I could just barely hear it, but it was unmistakable. Yep, no question, that was a howl. Good thing Tio taught us sharp ears or we never would have noticed. Phew. I was able to determine the howl originated from in the direction of the mountain path. Approximately 40 sails north-northwest. That's about halfway through the path, isn't it? Aw, man, here we go again. Ellie Teal, I'm sorry, I know you suffered more than enough yesterday. It's okay, Lloyd, I understand. I'm beginning to think this is just our fate. I will survive. Also, that howl struck me as being some kind of message. Message? How so? Think it's a threat, maybe? No, it's not threatening. Rather, it seemed filled with purpose. I'm sorry, I'm having difficulty finding an appropriate way to describe it. That's okay. Anyway, there's a good chance it'll try to escape if CGF steps in. See if we can track it down on our own. Yes, TO's analysis has given us a solid lead. We'll be traveling on rough terrain, so we should prepare before we leave. Definitely. Also, we should finish up any support requests. Once we're sure we're ready, we can begin searching the mountain path. Alright, let's wrap things up and have ourselves a nice little fun hike, huh? But okay, well, I'll go looking for the monster. Ah, there's a hidden little fishing spot. We don't really need to do that. Couple more chests. Cool. You find a notebook with a gauntlet in it. You decide to leave it in case the owner comes back. Wow, this is amazing. What a fantastic view. Crossbell truly is a beautiful place. Seeing this almost makes all my fatigue from walking here fade away. You know, this was nature's just a stone's throw away from the big booming metropolis. Crossbell's a kind of weird place when you think about it, huh? Not that I don't like it, it's just surprising is all. No, it's fine, I get what you're saying to say. Randy, I mean, I lived in Calvard for 2 years, and compared to here, Crossbell is lacking balance, I suppose. The city is extremely modern, while the surrounding countryside is very traditional. Agreed. I also traveled to numerous countries while I was studying abroad. And no matter how advanced the country was, they still place importance on tradition and appreciating the beauty of nature. While it may all be true, it does not make me dislike Crossbell, not in the slightest. I find both its good and bad parts to be captivating. Tio. Thank you. Well, there's definitely something special about it, that's for sure. Think about it, we had nothing to do with each other, yet this place managed to bring the four of us together. Indeed. Right. It's because Crossbell is the way it is. The Triple S exists in the first place. When you put it like that, there are a lot of things to appreciate about Crossbell, huh? There it is again. It's much more distinct this time. Which way is it coming from? Please give me a moment. 10 cells to the northwest. Cross-analyzing it with the map, it should be located at the mountain's path's fork. Got it. Let's head on over then. Actually, let's not. Actually, while we're here, Let's make sure we got all these. Oh yeah. Let's actually go up and visit. I don't know if we ever did this when we came through here before, but here at Crossbell Cathedral, Archbishop Eralda, the head of our parish, shares the teaching of Adios with all who desire to hear them. Please remain quiet while on the premises. Alright, Hamill. What's next?
Just wait a second, Teddy. Tam, I need a break before we do anything else. Oh, come now. How are you already tired?
You know, that kind of sounded more like a creepy old guy.
Crossbell's problematic position between Erebony and Calvard has gotten us caught in the crossfire of countless wars. Many lives were lost in this turbulent era we find ourselves in. Do offer a prayer for them, please.
Ah, so we already did this. O sweet lambs, born beneath the bell, may you sleep peacefully here forevermore. Let the golden light shining betwixt pure clouds lead thy souls above to the great blue sky, that they may return once more to their goddess' loving embrace.
Oh, do forgive me, I haven't noticed you. I tend to lose track of my surroundings when I'm praying. Please forgive me.
To be honest, Archbishop Eralda is quite a stern man. But while he's tough on injustice in any form it may take, he's always willing to extend a benevolent hand to those in need of guidance. As a priest, I aspire to become a man like him. And exclude Kevin? No, we might not have gotten to that part yet. I heard that wolf-like monsters have been damaging properties throughout the state. Monsters are a pressing concern for many of the citizens, these wolf-like ones in particular. If they're targeting people, I just hope the situation won't take a turn for the worse from here on out.
The Septine Church has been sharing Adios' light with the people of Zemire since the age following the Great Collapse. The cathedral is but one of many belonging to the Septine Church, and you find themselves lost in life fresh, find Adios' guidance here. Welcome, everyone. Correct me if I'm not mistaken, but it would seem as though you tend to journey into the northern mountain range next. Is that correct? Oh, Adios, please guide these brave souls.
Immediately after I started praying here, my business dealings began to flourish. Ever since that happened, I've been coming back to offer my prayers to the goddess every single day. Okay. Oh yeah. That's right. Wait a second, I swear I've seen this sister son before.
Hold on, are you by any chance Lloyd Banks?
You know me? Friend of yours?
Wait,
Sister Marble.
it's wonderful to see you again, Lloyd. And the young lady next to you must be Ellie, right? Look at you two, all grown up now.
Never recognized you. Really has been a while, Sister Marble. Huh? You know her too, Ellie? I do. Sister Marble was my teacher when I attended Sunday school. I believe I recall that you and Ellie are close in age, but how could you two have taken classes from the same sister? Never met each other before starting at the Triple S.
Well, Crossbell City is large. Each district has its own Sunday school class on different days of the week. These two are in different classes, you see.
Makes sense to me. It's sort of strange if you think about it. We could have been childhood friends, Lloyd. Haha, you're right, we just barely missed each other, it seems. So, Sister Marble, how'd you manage to recognize us after all these years?
Hee, what kind of question is that? I have yet to forget a single student who's ever been in any of my classes. Besides the two of you, in particular, stood out from the rest.
How so?
Well, let's see here. Poor Lloyd was spoiled beyond belief and always clung to Cecile. It was surprising just how little Ellie knew about topics related to the birds and the bees.
Come again?
Sister Marble!
Haha, I really appreciate this highly educational history lesson, teacher. You got any other interesting chapters in these kids' lives we should know about?
Oh,
I know plenty, let's see. Come on, give us a break. Seriously, no more.
Oh, I'm just teasing.
What a shame.
Anyway, happy to see both of you again. Please drop by whenever you can. I can brew up some tea and we can reminisce.
You can count on it. Okay, well, before I go any farther and lock myself into the story, I'm gonna go back and do the train thing. There's that chest. That's frustratingly out of reach for us. Finally get to go inside the station. Cargo from other countries arrives late most of the time. I gotta deliver them quickly. My old man stays away, and man, I'm so tired. This station never fails to amaze me. Has it really been a month since I stepped off the train? Wow. Time really flies, doesn't it? I believe the station's inspection officer was the one who submitted this request, right? Yeah, let's go ask him about it. But first, thank you very much for your continued patronage. The station gets crowded after the trains arrive, so please watch your step. Excuse me. I was distracted by the Crossbell Times article I was reading. Are you here about Quattro's request? He's waiting for you in front of his office. It's upstairs and to the left. See what we can buy here. You can get a sincere lunchbox. Which actually is a pretty decent deal. 40% of HP and list. It's pretty good. Loads of people from the Empire and Republic pour into Crossbell from the station each day to visit, and the mark definitely shows. Let's look at our swords and architecture.
All that's gone into shaping Crossbow City. You could say it's a cultural melting pot of Zemuria. You know, I wonder what this city was like when it was founded.
I'm more of an airship girl myself. Unfortunately, you won't find nearly as many flights as you to get you where you want to go if you, as you will, train rides. So, we airship girls make do. I'd love it if the airliner became between Erebony and Crossbell flew more frequently.
There is a certain elegance in leaving Erebony by train. On the other hand, my airship ride to Run Ferry was quite the thrill as well. I suppose they both have their own unique charms, don't they?
I have lost my ticket while on the train coming from the Republic. Really hope the station attendants will have mercy on my scatterbrain.
I heard that the hot springs work miracles for the hips, so I've decided to venture over to Calavar to see for myself. I know these old hips of mine are looking forward to relaxing in some warm, soothing water.
Thank you very much for your continued patronage, everyone. In addition to selling tickets, I'm also helping to walk you through how to use them if you are having trouble. Feel free to talk to me if you have any questions.
We provide food and beverage.
We provide food and beverage services on our train for your convenience. There's no better way to spend a long train ride than feasting on incredible refreshments.
Looks like we're behind schedule.
Excuse me, but are you the inspection officer?
We're here regarding your enforcement. Ah, so you're the special sports section then. About time. My name's Quattro. I'm here on assignment from the Imperial Army to work on this as a station inspection officer. If you don't mind, I'd like to cut to the chase. Will you accept my request?
Maybe.
You can count on us, Quattro. Could you take us through the specifics? Very well. And then again.
Something wrong?
Not necessarily. I was just expecting to have to rely on such young people versus. Well, I suppose it's better than if no one had showed up at all.
The hell? We offer our help at this hour in need, and stuck old geezer decides to talk down to us?
Say something, Red?
I would advise you not to pay him any mind. Just to clarify, you submitted a request asking for assistance in an inspection.
That's correct. A train bound to Erebony will be arriving any second now. I want your help in inspecting the interior of said train.
And by inspection, you mean? We'll be looking for any passengers or luggage considered to be too dangerous.
Are
you right?
Precisely. I don't normally have to do this on my own, but I woke up to a torrent of sick leaves this morning. That's why I had to issue a request for outside help.
That makes sense. Conducting an inspection like this alone would take way too long.
Glad you understand. That makes things easier.
The Erebonian-bound passenger train will soon be arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers waiting to board the train make their way up to the platform.
There it is now. Once we're on the platform, I'll delve into the specifics of the job. Now follow me.
Wasn't exactly what I had in mind when we got this request. Can't stand this dude's high and mighty attitude, but he's in a bind. Let's give him a hand. It's settled. Shall I head down to platform 2? I think we should head down to platform 1. Calvad Republic, platform 1. Altair, 35 minutes. Erebony Empire, platform 2. Corellia Fortress, 32 minutes. Freight transports with supplies for the CGF depart from here. We just finished setting off a train bound for Bellegarde Gate. Because those folks in the CGF can't just provide security and call it a day, our lives aren't the easiest.
A good friend of mine's coming in on the next train. It's been, what, 10 years? I'm getting nostalgic.
It's timetable for the crossbow. They typically don't inspect any passengers inbound to Crossville. They're more concerned with anyone headed out to Erebony or Calvard. As a consequence, smugglers and illegal immigrants are especially fond of traveling into Crossville by train.
A friend of mine is going to Erebony, so I came to see him off.
Aren't they leaving yet? It's been a while.
Allow me to briefly explain the specifics of the task at hand.
Please do. We're all ears.
I'll be assigning each of you a car to inspect. You will speak to every passenger, inspect their luggage, and verify the validity of their entry application. If by chance you come across any passengers without an entry application, or are in possession of dangerous goods, they're to be detained immediately.
Okay, got it. I'm fine with the whole inspection thing. Just what do we do if anyone's out of their seats during this check? Insurers like us might not be able to cover everybody.
Not to worry, you've got that covered. Passengers who are not permitted to move about their cars for the duration of the inspection. It's a rule that was put in place because we occasionally get crazy sorts trying to dodge the inspection by shuffling around.
You are certainly strict. Alright, I think I got the idea now. Although I'm a little bothered that each person has to inspect their own car. Randy and I will definitely be fine on our own, but what about Ellie and Teal? Really? This is the moment you decide to start worrying about us? Might I remind you that I'm a police officer as well. My hand-to-hand skills are more than satisfactory.
Likewise.
You know, if a suspect were to resort to violence, I find it difficult to imagine they'd be able to overpower the both of us. Man, come on, Lloyd. You should know by now that these gals aren't just some dainty damsels. You gotta get that through that thick skull already.
Fair point. I'm sorry.
That's it. Are you ready to commence the inspection?
Yes, understood.
Ahem. Good. You're ready. Very well. Without further ado, let's begin the inspection. I'll inspect the first car, so please divide the remaining cars among yourselves. In that case, I'll take the second car. I'll let you and Randy take the following 3 cars in that exact order.
Roger.
Understood. See you later, then. Let me remind you that this task will require your full attention. Oh, so I can't fall asleep? Can't take a quick little nap? Alright, I got this train to inspect. There are a lot of travelers here, I can't say I'm surprised. I need to make sure to be polite when questioning each person.
Oh, an inspector, you say? How am I supposed to buy that? Proof? I demand to see proof.
What do I do? If this should work, take a look at this. I'm from the Crossbelt Police Department, Special Sports Section. We're assisting with inspections today.
Police? Guess that checks out. Although doing that's kind of misleading. Well, whatever. Just get it over with.
Thanks. Alright, but luggage and carry-ons look good and follow our regulations. Thank you for your cooperation.
Skip that pleasantries. Just hurry this inspection up. I'm kind of in a rush.
Yeah, not too much longer. Pardon me, I'm an assistant inspector. I apologize for the inconvenience. Could you mind checking me your luggage and entry papers? Inspector? Not every day you see one in such a casual get. Anyway, what's the issue? You'll find it strange that a woman is traveling alone, is that it? What? No, that's not it. For your information, I wanted nothing more than to go with my boyfriend. But since he dumped me, out of the blue, I had no choice but to come alone. But that won't stop me. I'm going to find myself a rich, noble boyfriend somewhere in the Empire. I didn't mean to trigger this story. Well, nothing I can do about it. I'll just listen to her while I finish up the inspection. You get it, don't you? Wasn't that, like, so rude of him? Yeah, a real jerk. By the way, your luggage and papers are all in good and follow our regulations. Thank you for your cooperation. You okay? No, it's fine. It's just refreshing, spilling my heart out to you. Can't remember the last time someone listened to my problems. Say if you want to, why don't we run away to her again? Sorry, I got a job to do. It was nice meeting you. Excuse me, I'm an assistant inspector. I apologize for the inconvenience, but you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? Inspector, are you? Very well. Hey, why haven't we left yet? Waiting is boring. Sweet idiots with this child of impatience. Pardon my son. That's no big deal. Sorry, I'll just be a little longer. Can you be a good kid for a little while longer while we finish up our job? I guess. That's all. I should try to wrap this up quickly. Alright, your luggage and papers look good to go. Thank you for your cooperation.
Good to hear.
Mister, can you pinky promise me you'll hurry and let the train leave? Hey, you can't just... what am I gonna do with you? Excuse me, I'm one of the assistant inspectors. I apologize for the inconvenience, but do you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? Inspection. I suppose it's fine. What? No way. I have all my panties in my luggage, you know.
Good point. Sorry, but you heard the lady. No, hold on, you can't just refuse. Doesn't work like that. It's regulation, so please work with me. I'll show the utmost consideration when inspecting your delegates. So he says.
Yeah, you better, mister.
It's harder than it looks.
All your luggage and carry-ons look good and follow our regulation.
Thank you for your cooperation. You're welcome.
Now scram.
Pardon me, I'm an assistant inspector. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind checking your luggage and entry papers?
Ah, yes,
Of course, just one moment.
hee hee.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Just the deep green foliage of the Knox Forest is incredibly charming. And I couldn't help but feel a bit giddy before departing. Sounds like you had a nice hobby there. Oops, didn't exactly wasted your time, didn't I? And inspected. An inspection, was it? Oh yes, that's right. You'll excuse me then. Alright, your luggage and papers look good to go. Thank you for your cooperation. No, thank you for your dedication. Anyway, I'm looking forward to when we finally leave the station. Should be the last of the passengers. I didn't notice anything suspicious, so I should regroup with the others and report to Mr. Quattro. Yeah, nerve-wracking doing these inspections. I never like anyone, did I? Ooh, I'm looking forward to seeing the beautiful scenery during the ride. The deep green foliage. Mom, can I explore the rest of the train cars? No, you can't. Now sit still until...
Listen to your mother, son. You don't want to enjoy the...
What? But that guy sitting over there came from my car in front of ours, so why can't I go to? Front train car? That'd be the one Quattro's inspecting? You might have just had some business with him. No, wait a second. Maybe you changed cars after the inspection began. Oh, what's wrong? I thought the inspection was already ended. It had, but there's something bothering me. With your permission, may I redo the inspection? Sure, I don't mind if I forget to check something. Here's my luggage and entry papers. Oh no, I won't be the one conducting the inspection. I'm planning on asking the official inspector, Mr. Quattro, to do it. Oh, Quattro? Why? Aren't you more than capable of doing a silly little inspection? So, you do know him. No, you see. Racho laid down some ground rules before we began the inspections. One said that no one, you may not, move to another car during inspections. Of course I knew that. Are you implying I broke that rule? Yes, I am. I hate to break it to you, but I have a witness. A rowdy boy sitting right over there saw you entering from the car up front. What? That's preposterous. This has got to be some kind of mistake, right? Sure, we can confirm the boy's statement if we ask the train conductor. The question still stands. Why would you transfer cars? Things weren't according to plan. You would have been inspected by Quattro. But in spite of the rules, you snuck away into this train car. The only logical conclusion is that you didn't want Quattro. Please, I beg you. I just wanted to have a fun little trip. Yeah, that's all it is. Look, you see my papers are good to go. Didn't you? If that's the case. It should be fine if Quattro double checks them, right? What? No, please. I don't know if all the details. As long as I'm working as an assistant inspector, I can't ignore any suspicious behavior. I need you to come with me. Fine. This man has falsified his immigration papers. Falsified? How so? Does he mean to say he lied about his personal history? Correct. He's a former swindler from Calthage. This guy likes to bounce around. I've had a run-in with him before when he tried to conceal his criminal record on the same application. This marks the second time that I've caught him. Good grief, man. What a fool. Former swindler. If he's not swindling anymore, what's he up to now? Now that his prison sentence in Calvar is up, it looks like he's trying to get leading on his life. Frauds he committed were relatively small in scale, so apparently he wasn't given too heavy of a sentence. It's unfortunate, though. A criminal record will follow someone for the rest of their lives. That's probably why he felt the need to falsify his documents. If immigration papers show a criminal record, your ability to travel is heavily restricted. Boy, I hadn't gone and committed fraud. I'm sure he regrets his crimes. But he chose this life when he broke the law. Committing crimes will burden you for the rest of your life. The world would be a better place if more people understood that. What's going to happen to this man? I've detained him in my office for the time being. I'll give him a stern warning and then ship him off to Calvard. It's nothing out of the ordinary for me. Yeah, I guess there's no other choice. At any rate, we've successfully completed our inspection without incident. We're a bit behind schedule, but we should be able to see this train off safely now. I believe I owe the Special Sports Section a proper thank you, don't I? I'd be sure to give you a ring next time I need help. It was our pleasure. We learned a lot helping out with this request. Feel free to give us a call if you ever need our help again. I think I'll take you up now. Phew. That was a lot harder than I was anticipating. Say that again. Although, he was probably the most exhausted among us. Why do you say that? You thought she was some kind of mascot for the train station and kept smothering her. A mascot? Are you alright, Teal? Don't tell me you're traumatized so you can no longer speak. No, not quite. I am simply experiencing some mental fatigue. I should recover in a bit. Can we leave, please? Yeah, sure. I hope you aren't straining yourself too hard, Teal. Okay. So the inspection of the train departing into Erebony is complete. It's about time I head back to the Belgard Gate. We wrapped up the investigation. We don't have any business on the Calvard-bound platform. I want to go to the Calvard-bound platform. Why won't you let me?
Hey, aren't you guys from the CPD?
Oh yes, we are. Hello there. Are you two coming back from a job?
Sure are. We just came back from Erebony, so what brings you over here?
Not much. Just working our way through our piles for support requests, helping Quattro with his inspections.
That's so. He actually gave you guys a proper mission then. Good for you. Keep up the good work.
Just make sure not to interfere with ours in the process. You see, they still place us far below them in the terms of legitimacy. Well, it's our mission to prove to them that we are the real deal. Got a chance to meet Estelle and Joshua yet? Those two are impressive, especially considering how young they are. Actually, aren't they around your age? Ha! You're probably compared to them wherever you go.
Inspections, huh? Your Elsperacious have some trouble taking on those requests. Sure, the guild would appreciate it if you handled the ones that are accidentally fall through the cracks. Just make sure not to interfere with our work.
How condescending.
Oh, and when does the next train for the Republic leave?
I think that's everything. Looking at my guide, and I see that there's a hidden quest. Everyone probably thinks we're a pair of worthless idiots who waste a day away chatting. So those tourists from earlier were laughing at us. Probably all your fault, Puck. Now it's obviously yours, Bruce. They probably thought your wicked case of Bennett was hilarious.
Chew chomp. Actually, that reminded me. Notice the CGF's been mobilizing these. Are they military drills or what?
Hey guys, listen to this. Absolute cutie of a customer has been coming in these days. Her name's Risha. She has apparently moved here recently. The best part is, we're the same age. I hope we can become friends.
We call these two over there the eternal losers, Roos and Puck. Shane and Shannon went to Sunday school with them. Sounds like they've always been like that. Ha! They're trying to start a business, but I'm wondering if they can pull it off.
Those two over there talk for hours every day. If they plan to stay here any longer, then they better order more food. It's bad. Could have thought they'd sell out. Wait, don't you guys work for... Anyway, did you happen to purchase one of those Mishi plushies that were being sold earlier this month? If so, would you be okay with selling it to me? Ah, Mishi plush. What are you talking about? Mishi is the official mascot of Michelin. Seem to remember Tio being an avid collector of his goods. You are correct. I have not purchased the new Mishi plush yet, unfortunately.
Oh, you're a fan too?
Ah.
Truth be told, my son is especially fond of him, and thus we traveled here from afar to collect the new plush for him. There's just one problem though. The time we went to the department store in Central Square, it was already sold out.
Wow, they managed to sell out at the department store? Are they that popular? Indeed they are. A campaign to sell limited time merchandise began recently. A new item is offered each month, and some are exceedingly popular. This month's item is a Mishi plush. The charm lies in its size, as it fits in the palm of your hand. Heh, without skipping a beat, Teotop manages to pull all the info we need from her database of a brain. You know, now that you mention it, I remember seeing our feline friend being offered as a prize at the casino. Not really interested in plushies, so I didn't pay it much attention at the time. Especially when all the other prices they had were so eye-catching, yeah. Really? Well, I'm not one to gamble, so going to the casino would be a little conflicting for me. I hate to ask this of you, but would you be willing to go and win the plush for me? I'll be sure to pay for your efforts. Please, help me. I don't know about you guys, but I feel off-brand to hit the casino for a support request. This technically isn't an official request. As long as we're doing this as a personal favor, we're unlikely to have any issues. As long as you know who doesn't get overboard.
Hell yeah! Let's do this. Come on, guys. We're off to the casino.
Somebody's impatient. Please do not tell us you fabricated your claims as an excuse to visit the casino. I think I might already have the Mishi plush, but I shall still go and earn it. I think I've shown you guys how the casino works, so shouldn't be too hard. Actually, we might already have enough chips for it. Welcome to Barca Casino. Oh, hi, Randy. Welcome back. Well, hello to you too, Sherry. Mind if you ask you a quick question? You have a Mishi plushie you give out. Here's the prize, right? Yep, it's our cheapest prize. And since Mishi is so popular, they tend to disappear pretty quickly. Maybe I should restock them sometime today. Wow. Now, I never would have expected you to be interested, Randy. Aren't you the cutest thing? Haha, you think so? Anyway, see, I told you guys, I wasn't getting your chance. I suppose you're right this time. Well, our client is in a dire situation. It's our duty to retrieve the target. Yeah, you have one. Is it just me, or have Tio's eyes been sparkling ever since Mishi was first mentioned? Let us go to the poker table. Yeah, we clearly have enough. Need 7. We can raise. Seven, 8, 9. Go up to 150. 7. Okay. Nope. Glad I didn't do that. 7. Ace. 3. King. Seven, king, and 300 and then we'll stop. Boom. See, the 300 is when it starts getting more health. Why is it always early on that I get to really get hands? One more hand. Seven. Ah. So close. So close to getting the best hand there is. Nope. You win some and you lose some. Mishi blush to as I was saying. Get one. Just one for my collection. We can go to East Street. No way, is that what I think it is? You actually managed to get the Mishi plush? I can't believe you got one. Could I please have it, pretty please? Yeah, it's all yours. Fortunately enough, it wasn't too difficult to get. This really is it. The Mishi plush. See that, Kurt? Your dad went out and got you beloved Mishi. Wow, it's Mishi. It's really him. I can't believe it. Thank you, everyone. You've made my boy as happy as can be. I have to think about how I'm going to repay you. Let's see. Oh, I got it. It's not much, but I hope you'll accept it. Thanks, really, that wasn't really a big deal. Yeah, I didn't request of that caliber. It's a piece of cake. I would have been able to secure enough cash to build an art gallery that had been given enough time, but certain Missy put a stop to that. Ahem. Well, shall we return to our duties? Understood. I expect Randy will expend an equal amount of energy the next time a similar opportunity arises. Heh, just try and stop me. It's a good thing on my thing was on silent. Hey guys, listen to this. Oh yeah, I forgot about the fish dealer. Can use him a bunch in, well, let's go down and turn in our, okay. Septim Plane. I'll make sure your bonuses get transferred to you immediately. Thank you, and please keep up the good work. Okay, well. Now it's time to head up the mountain. Oh. There's a chest that I missed. Blind. Tell you what, if you promise you'll never open another chest again, I'll forgive you for this one. I can't do, won't do. Ooh, shiny. First we're gonna see if we have gotten all of the Yep. Fall eagle. Oh. 2 fallen eagles. We are clearly at a superior level to it. I'm going to continue going up. So we have that other chest.
Here, I'm not giving you that free because I know before long you'll come crawling back for more.
Crowling. Ah, now for a, now for something that's actually worth my time. 35. Don't think I've scanned those. Analyze. Okay, so first up, alright. Gonna Thalos these guys. Might just be better to do the Thunder Cyclone. See, even those big bad boys weren't. It's Breath. Do that. Luckily, we won't need to. Is this the fork in the road you were talking about, you? Can't say I spy any signs of a wolf around here. It's possible it may have moved elsewhere again. I know the path to the left will take us to Mainz, but I'm not sure about to the right. I'm not seeing any information regarding that path in the database here. Might prove beneficial to investigate just in case. Yeah, might as well. Just check it out before we move on to Mainz. Ah, there is my eagle. My eagle friend. Ooh. Alright, got the Monstar. Ah. Two little chests. Chest messaging rates may apply. Inside this chest, you'll discover the secret city of Chestville.
Rosenberg Studio.
What is this place? The building has quite a striking presence. Seems as though someone's living in here too. Oh yeah, there's a sign over there. Rosenberg Studio. Keep out. Does this ring any bells, Ely? Yes, it does. It's the very famous doll studio known for making many valuable antiques. I've been told it's owned by an extremely talented doll maker. Dang, who knew a place like that would be all the way out here? I've actually heard of that name before. If I'm not mistaken, his dolls are usually sold at auctions for extraordinarily high prices. That's right, I've seen a few of his pieces. They truly are works of art. I know he operated around Cospel, but I'd never have guessed it was from such a remote place. A talented doll maker, you say? If the sign is any indication, he is not very open to strangers. Would you even be willing to speak to us in the first place? We're looking for Grandpa Georg. He's not here. Huh? A little girl. Could she be living at the studio? Good day, everyone. Who might you be? Do you have some business here? No, Don't worry, there's no need to be suspicious of us. We're with the Crossbelt Police Department. Oh, so you're police officers. That's funny. Never seen the police wander outside the city before. Are you patrolling this area now? Actually, no. We didn't come here as part of a patrol. We're hoping to ask someone about the monsters in the area. Monsters? What sort of monsters do you want to ask about? You think there may be wolf-like monsters? Has your grandfather mentioned anything like that before? No, I'm afraid not. I think I remember hearing some howling in the distance earlier. Is that what you're here investigating? Yeah, that's it. Said your grandfather was away, so does that mean the studio is empty? Yes, that's right. You did tell me you would return this evening, though. Oh, okay. In any event, the monsters we're looking for are extremely dangerous. It'd probably be best if you stayed inside until your grandfather got back. Yeah, I could go do that. But I think following you would be much more entertaining. What? You're playing tag with these wolves, aren't you? Or maybe it's more like hide and seek. Either way, it seems like fun. I suppose this is one way of putting it. Ha! You're one weird kid, you know that? Hold on, we're still not sure what it is we're chasing down, so I don't really think taking you along is a good idea. Sorry, but again, would you mind staying inside? How boring. Only he was prepared. I wouldn't be so bored. Oh well. I should leave it at that for today and go mess with Freckles a bit more. Or maybe I should go play in the glass castle instead. That's with who? What's a glass castle? Oh, don't mind me. That's right, I haven't introduced myself yet. Please call me Ren. There's someone else I'd love to introduce you to as well. Oh, but unfortunately his right leg was broken recently. Grandpa Georg is patching him up right now. I'm sorry to hear that. Is she talking about one of her dolls or something? These wolves you're after seem to be quite smarty pants. I wanted to play with him for a bit, but I suppose I am a grown-up now, so I should act like one. Good luck with the rest of your investigation, Special Sports Section. Thanks. You be careful now, Ren. She was quite interesting. Is she actually the granddaughter of the famous Rosenberg doll maker? Guess so. She was strangely mature for her age, don't you think? I thought she was simply adorable. She may have had a unique way of talking, but that's just part of her charm. What, is something wrong? So you're getting that look in your eye again? Something stand out to you? Well, it's not anything major. Just right before she left, did she call us the Special Sports Section? Oh. I mentioned it. We did not introduce ourselves as such, did we? Oh, would some little girl out in the middle of nowhere know who we are? Well, it's possible that she'd recognize us from across both towns. If that's the case, there's a decent chance she knows who we were. Still, I think there's more to her than meets the eye. I concur. Anyway, doesn't look like the wolves came this way. Let's head back for now and keep making our way towards Mainz. Yes, that's... Yep. If you notice, there are chests on the map, which is kind of weird. That is due to... What ordinance is that due to? Due to the detection quartz on Lloyd. So we don't miss any chests. Well, sometimes looks like they went all the way out, man. I guess it's this far into the mine. It must have been used to mine septium at some point. Yeah, it's surprised if it wasn't. If I remember right, history, these tunnels were constructed just before Crossbow became an autonomous state. And that's the tunnel dates back 70 years. I believe Crossbow is famous for being rich in septium, correct? Correct. So rich that the Empire and the Republic have wars over it. Septium yields are still bountiful to this day, making it one of Crossbow's most valuable workers. Given the advancements in mining technology and the discovery of other septium veins elsewhere, it's not as noticeable as it once was. Yeah, wasn't aware of that. Commerce really is a background mine of Crossbows now. There it is again. It must be real close, judged by the echo. Can you pinpoint its location? Of course. Success. I traced the sound waves to the exit of the tunnel. Good work, let's go. Let's make sure that I got all of the ones in the tunnel. Yes, I have. So, no need to battle anything unless... Yeah. This way leads. Seems like it'd be some kind of shortcut, but it doesn't lead to mains. You're right, I don't see it on the map either. Regardless, the sound did not come from this direction. Should we turn back? Yeah, we have to chase that echo. Ugh. Inside the chest, you find a big goose egg. A large goose egg, eh? I saw a shiny. I got distracted by the shiny. Wasn't able to avoid the monsters. Someone set up. Hey, there it is. Grrr. It's just like the legendary Divine Wolf. Yeah, finally decided to come out and play, eh? No way you're getting away now. Come on, let's hurry and take him down. Wait a moment. I do not sense any hostility. Huh? I'll handle this. Wait, Tio. You out of your mind? Calm down, I'll be fine. We finally meet. Is you have been seeking us? Is there perhaps a message you wish to relay?
Grr.
It's just as I thought. Tio? You can understand it? Not exactly, but I can basically infer its intentions. What is your message?
Grr. Woof. Grr.
Oh, what that means.
Grr. Woof.
Crap, he's asleep. What did you say, Tio? Didn't really sound like he was trying to tell us something. I'm not certain, but the nuance seemed to be something along the lines of, the final fragment lies ahead. The rest is in your hands. That's all I could gather. Final fragment? Yes, at least that's... I think that's it. That was it? I'm sorry I could not be clear. It's up to you whether you believe it or not. Oh no, I believe it. I was just thinking. The final fragment lies ahead. In other words, we're near the last place of the puzzle we need in order to figure out these attacks. Wait a minute. According to Tio's interpretation, is it really okay for us to just believe what that wolf said? Fair point. He and his pals are our main suspects for the attacks, yeah. He's smart enough to communicate with us, and he's smart enough to lie to us. Could he be trying to throw us for a loop? No, I disagree. There's a good chance that the wolf isn't one of our culprits. Really? You serious? What makes you think that? Well, something stood out to me. And now, with that... Second option. Okay. That's the, oh, that's what it says. According to testimonies at Armorica and St. Ursula, there were no mentions of howling. Also, legend claims wolf-like monsters that ambushed him on the hospital roof had a black coat of fur. Now you mention it. Guess our wolf doesn't match the profile. Right, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can cross him off our list of suspects entirely. It's possible that he's the leader and is commanding the black wolves to do his dirty work. Packs tend to have an alpha, so you may be right. Still, if he wasn't responsible for the attacks, we may have to rethink things. There may be two different kinds of wolves, each acting on its own. Yeah, that's a safe assumption. Not only that, but we may very well have been a divine wolf, like the one from the legends. Now that's true, then those black wolves, who we haven't seen, hide, nor hear of, are the ones causing this whole mess. The pieces are starting to fall into place. I also feel that is a likely scenario. As I previously mentioned, I sense no hostility from the wolf. Yeah, I agree. The final fragment lies ahead. By ahead, do you think he was referring to Maines? Yeah, I can't see what else it would be. We're almost there, so let's just keep going as planned. Understood. Forgetting that last part, though. The rest is in your hands. Kind of pretentious, if you ask me. It's good to lend us a paw. That may be true, actually. I did get the impression he was being condescending. Well, I guess I'm used to that by now. Let's get back on track and put an end to this investigation. Right. Feel like we're on the cusp of making a breakthrough. Seems to be an old man. The gate is firmly shut. We are going to get all of the treasures. Ah, I see. Reviving balm. Your investigation into the theft of this chest comes up empty, much like the chest itself. You conveniently ignore the fact that you are the thief. What the crap? Ow. Follow the tire tracks. That makes sense. Use his mains. We will, of course, be talking to everyone. So this is Mains, Crossbell's leading Septium producer. It is a rather inaccessible place, is it not? Yeah, I gotta agree. Reminds me of Armorica Village. It's like night and day compared to the city. Yes. Seems they've modernized their mining technology, at least. What's that black beetle killed there? Wonder if they use it to transport septium deposits. Don't think it's a little too fancy to be hauling our rocks, though. It appears to be a special transport vehicle designed by the Empire's Ranford Company. The latest model, no less. That's, if it's that cutting edge, it must have cost a fortune. Perhaps it's the town mayor's private car. It's possible. Either way. You should try visiting him before anything else. Hopefully he can shed some light on circumstances regarding the monster attack he remains. Let's avoid using the bus today. It'd be better if we hiked along a path for this investigation. Ow. Oh my, two handsome men at the same time? Something wrong, miss? Oh, don't mind me, I was just admiring the view out here. Oh, in the mains, please take your time to savor everything our town has to offer. So what, the van parked in front of town? Fancy right like that sticks over around here. Just who does it belong to? No. You know about that locked tunnel outside the town, right? Apparently it's a long abandoned mine shaft. Doesn't that sound awesome? I really want to explore it someday. Then again, going anywhere near there would only put me in the nearest bad side. Ownership of Crossbell has long been disputed between Erebony and Crossbell. Septium produced here in Mains has been one of the leading causes of that. Nowadays, Crossbell's prosperity comes from its financial sector. That doesn't mean septium mining isn't still important. Going to talk to everybody, then talk to the mayor. Max, how you holding up? Heard a monster bit you right in the leg.
Sure did. Won't miss anything to worry about, though. She told me to come back to work and want our recovery, say.
Oh, I see. Well, it seems it's wise to avoid pushing yourself before you're recovered. Mine has been recently attacked by a monster on his way home from work. Thankfully, his injury is not too serious. He's still septic, of course. Faith ought to be on the look on the bright side and enjoy the time off. Went to that house. Batgirl.
Recent monster attacks or whatever really steam my old engine. You know, someone in town got mauled by one of those things. Someone ever tried to hurt my Kimmy, they'd be hell to pay.
Here? We can get both Back Alley Dr. N 1 and 2 if we were missing it. I think there's some more stuff that we could get. I'll get a protective helmet. Yeah, before we go down mine. I love helping Daddy with work. People in the city might be a little scared of Daddy, but he's always nice to me.
Children can't seem to get enough of sneaking into places they shouldn't. Really hope Allie didn't sneak into mine again and cause everyone trouble. Well, monsters attacking me, so I wish you'd be more careful.
Must be the entrance to Maine's mine. It's locked. Can't blame them for being cautious after the wolf attacks. The recycle. Talk. Huh? Haven't seen you all around before. Grossville City, I take it? Sorry to say, you didn't have come to a good time. Recent wolf-like monsters have been rampaging with the remains. Even hit our food storehouse near the front of our town. Got us. What a bunch of ass.
Well, Tim, if you want to order something, do it at the counter. What, do you have business with me or something? Want to get up in your bee? Get up in your bee toenails.
I guess such is the pain of being night speed mode. Yes. Hold on.
Voices can be heard from beyond the door. Something wrong? Sounds like the mayor is in the middle of something. Maybe he has visitors. Oh, we folks have business with the mayor?
Yeah, we wanted to speak with him.
So you came to the right place after all. Yep, you sure did, but you see, well, a good time to barge around. Sounds like he's having a serious discussion with someone around. A discussion about what? You know, about CGF pulled their horses from the area this morning. Then fire clues on the beast attack me, so for about what to do. As I was happening, help showed up from the city. Help, only 100 pounds of mine. Braces, probably. Oh, I'll try. Whoever it is, they're coming up with countermeasures against monsters. Now, I don't know why you're here, but if I were you, I'd wait a day before you see the mayor.
What should we do? If he's busy, there's nothing we can do about that. Let's get all the information around town and come back here later. I suppose we don't have much of a choice. Man, why can't it ever be this easy? Okay. We pretty much already talked to everybody in town.
And damn Black Wolf hit me here, and I can't even afford to go to work with the state I'm in. Next time it shows up, I'm gonna be at 7 in my trouble.
Alright. I gave him a rather... I gave him a different voice when I was here before. Well, might as well check on monsters not too long ago. His words were not too serious, but he was... I told Jake a couple days ago, just be safe. Now it shows me. Oh. You are out for some thought, okay? We'll be in touch real soon. Actually, we'll come ask you about it tomorrow, so we're expecting an answer then. Yeah. All it'll take is one more little push from us. Oh, sir, I can see the bonus already. Not the people who are doing it. Ravashkins? What are they doing here of all places? Oh, wait a second now. Why the hell were they talking in there? You see the braces who came here? The reality was much worse. Yeah, no kidding. Huh? That wasn't the mayor's hand, it was theirs. I'll explain how cutting-edge Imperial vehicle ended up all the way out here. Question still stands. What business could the Mafia have with a mining town like Maze? I know what you mean. You never really see those guys outside of the city. Not really, there, Mo. Well, for now, let's just talk to the mayor. Hopefully he can give us... wolves. And why the Mafia decided to pay him a visit.
What? You're already back?
Huh?
Don't you hear me? I can't make a decision just like that. Come back some up. What's this? Oh my, you aren't the people who just spoke to you, are you? Oh no, pardon my rudeness. I'm Vixen, Mayor. Mains's mayor.
It's alright, sir. We apologize for visiting at such a stressful time for you.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm particularly bothered by it. Who exactly are you, folks?
Alright, Crossbell Police Department, Special Sports Section. I came to ask you about the recent monster attack, if you don't mind.
Ah, so that's it. You're with the city's police department, are you? At first I thought you were rookie bracers who decided to swing by Mainz.
Yeah, we get that a lot. We asked around town to get a read on the situation. We heard that you've been dealing with a series of troubling incidents.
You heard correctly. There have been 3 separate attacks in the area now. Each instance took place at night, and no one has injured during the first 2. But 2 days ago, the culprits drew blood. Luckily, he only suffered minor injuries. The damage caused by the beast is getting worse. The entire affair has the whole town scared stiff.
I see. However, from what we heard, there was not a single peep when the Guardian Force made their patrols here.
That's correct. These wolves, or whatever they are too cunning for their own good. However, the CGF is still the CGF. What do you think they're doing, abandoning us when we haven't received anything? It's disgraceful, don't you think?
I understand your confusion, sir. I imagine you've also requested some help from the Bracer Guild, right?
Yes, well, before the CGF arrived in May, we submitted a place request to the guild. Sad to say they were too caught up in something. Couldn't send anyone here. They wouldn't be able to protect us every day either, so I had to rely on CGF at that end.
Although that's CGF, abruptly decided to pull out this morning.
That they did. It's like my father used to say, when it rains, it pours. Since I had nothing else to lose, I decided I might as well ask the guild for help again, but someone else knocked on my door first. I'm sure you saw them before you came in. You mean Ravash.
If you don't mind me asking, when did they want to talk to you about?
Well, you see, CGF gone, Ravash has offered to become our town's new bodyguards. That way,
bodyguards to them? Okay, well, but they're not doing that out of the kindness of their hearts, are they?
Certainly not. They also weren't planning on taking Mira as payment. Said they wanted to give them exclusive trading rights for our Septium in the interim.
A monopoly on the Septium trade. If I remember correctly, the state owns the mining rights here in Megan's, right?
Yes, to ensure we don't mine too much, we have to abide by the government mandates. There's also an international market value for Septium, so we can't make any reckless deals. However, who we sell our Septium to is ultimately left to our discretion.
For them, playing bodyguard obscures the real objective, controlling Maine's Septium industry.
Be there as it may. We still have our partnership we built up with merchants over the years. No matter which way I look at it, this whole thing is a disaster.
I'm sorry to hear that. Things seem to go straight to hell whenever Ravash is involved. Major Vixen, how do you feel about letting us handle the attacks from here on out? Can't make any guarantees, but we may be able to crack the case. Really? Are you sure, Lloyd?
You said you're the special sports section. Is it really your best option to rely on the police rather than the CGF for Bracer Guild?
You can trust us with this, sir. If things go according to plan, we can have this solved by tomorrow. Lloyd, was it wise to promise something like that? Sure, we know there are two kinds of wolves running around now. Do you really think we'd be able to take down the culprits by tomorrow? Well, we don't necessarily need to exterminate them for starters. At the very beginning, our job was to clear up the mysteries in the CGS report, right? Well, you put it that way. Without meaning to, we swapped that objective with dealing with the monsters themselves. I have a proposal anyway. Like that white wolf tried to tell us. I think we already hold all the clues to this one. Why don't we hold a meeting and go over what we know from the beginning? I think that's a good idea. If we lay everything out, maybe we can discover something new. Alrighty. If that's the plan, we should probably catch the bus back to the city. That's not necessary. We can always just stay in Maine's overnight. The room at the inn should be big enough for us to hold our meeting. Oh, does that mean? I suspect I know what you're planning, Lloyd. You must have realized something about the case, eh? Like you did with that mess in the downtown district. Yeah, I have, though I'm not 100% certain just yet. I'd appreciate any input you guys can give us on my deductions so far. We're happy to help. In that case, we should hurry and book a room at the inn. Okay, let's start by going over our current situation. Many details were foggy in the CGF's initial report. We knew about the string of monster attacks, but not much more. Fortunately, our investigation set light on many of these points. There's something we don't know. Bio rights should have become clear by now. Really? What are you talking about? I'd say monsters motive. Sit and determine one of the key things detectives look for in an investigation. The monster's motive. Yeah, that's a good point. Considering what happened at St. Ursula, it doesn't seem like they're doing all this out of hunger. And according to our Marcus village's chief, there's a possibility that all these attacks were a warning for the Vine Wolves, but it's more like those Black Wolves are our culprits. Yes, I agree. Attacks don't fit a wolf's typical behavior, so it makes sense we have been unable to determine a motive. Yeah. Still, it's too early to conclude that the wolves' attacks don't have a reason behind them. In the case of the hospital attacks, the wolves had to take on an especially complex route to get to the rooftop. Further, it's strange how they only lightly wounded the victim before leaving. That is peculiar. Could have the wolves' movements. Actions are too meticulous to simply be a whim. I get it, so you're saying, normally, should have been able to figure out their motive by now? The fact that we haven't been able to clue on itself? Exactly. In cases like this, it's possible to get stuck thinking a certain way. Looking at all the various attacks by the Black Wolves, we want to find a motive that makes sense. I have to look at things from a different perspective. How so? It's actually pretty simple. Generally, crimes consist of 4 aspects: culprit, motive, means, and result. I think it's possible we may have some things in the wrong places. Wait a second. I'll write these out for us to see. Yeah, that's about the gist of it. And you're saying these aren't in the right space? Well, how about this? Second option. Third option. First option. Option. Yeah, this has to be it. That's it. We go by this now. The wolves being the culprits, they were the means. Using the wolves' abilities was the motive. Well, Hood, you completely flipped the case on its head. So you think that people are behind the attacks after all? They're able to control the wolves, it's natural to think so. The only problem is not knowing how exactly they're able to do that. Luckily, we have a particular statement that can help us guess in that. From someone we talked to? Oh, I think I know. Peeked on it too, Randy? You see that statement came from? Shizuku. Divine Blade of Wolf's daughter. Or Divine Blade of Wind's daughter will be key to cracking this case wide open. Shizuku's statement. Well, I'm curious what was happening, so I opened the window and listened very carefully. Didn't hear any more screams, but I heard something that sounded like heavy breathing. Then after a few minutes, I suddenly heard a thumping sound, almost like something was jumping. Oh, and there was one other thing. There was one more sound I thought I heard, and all those other sounds were happening. It's kind of like a faint whistling coming from somewhere in the distance. Hold on, was that whistling how they controlled the wolves? Yeah, I think it's likely. Wolves are quite similar to dogs. Their ears can pick up frequencies that the average human ear can hear. Special whistles have been made to exploit that for a while now. So our culprits are using a dog whistle then. There are some people out there that use dog whistles to control military warhounds. Though armies don't usually bother with them, it's mainly just Jaegers. I see. Interesting. I think I'm starting to see the dots connect. This was their means, and I need a way to move the wolves between the different attack sites. Wait, did they? I think you're on the right track, Yelly. Yeah, and I know a way to confirm my line of reasoning. Tio, I still contact people in my Enigma from all the way out here? Yes. You should be able to make calls as long as you're in Crossville State. Wait, what are you planning to call? Ghostbusters. St. Ursula's receptionist. Yes, that's right. That's so. Thank you very much. What'd they say? exactly as he thought. The night the wolves had appeared on the roof, there was a Ravash & Co. van parked at the Sangersville parking lot. They apparently tried to force them to buy some medical equipment at a large market. And then that night, the attack. Some uncanny thing. Timing if I ever seen it. But wait a sec, Lloyd. How the hell did you guess one of those vans was in the parking lot? There's a chance they could have simply driven there in the middle of the night in order to attack. They couldn't have. First I thought the wolves just came from the surrounding wilderness, but something about that doesn't add up. We didn't find any kinds of prints or tracks on the wooden boxes that led up from that side. There were, however, visible signs of scratches. Therefore, the odds that they entered the hospital from the parking lot seem pretty high, don't they? I think I understand. Due to the roof being so high, I never considered the possibility. They just climbed on top of the van. They could have gotten up to the roof, no problem. Seems they were quite thorough with their plans. Seems we finally connected the dots. The motive must have been to monopolize the septum industry. No, man, that's just a bonus. That's what I'm thinking. Ravash is going all out in their efforts to shore up their power and resources in order to crush a rival group immediately. They may have been planning to use these trained wolves as one of the weapons in their fight. So it's a perfect chance for them to test out their new attack dogs. If they don't follow orders, they'd be useless when it comes to real throwdown. That's the truth behind all these different attacks with them. Yeah, I have no doubt. Isn't that strange in the first place that the Mafia showed up, offering Maines their protection right after the CGF withdrew? In order to withdraw, came straight from the CGF commander, and he's said to have ties to a member of the Diet. He has, orders those Metabolite through 56 cookies all the time, giving them that Ravash has so much of the diet in their packets. It's not hard to think they collaborated in this entire thing. Yes, that very well could be. Knew there was corruption in the diet. To think they actually go this far. How much further do they plan to take this, I wonder? Considering they've already conducted their combat tests, do you think that'd be enough? However, the fact that they've showed up here after the CGF left strongly implies they're still planning something. Their actions like this seem needlessly ambitious. They've gotten greedy and have started to overreach. Talking about the exclusive trade deal for Mines of Septium. That's their goal. They're very likely orchestrated at least one more attack. Correct? Judging by our first encounters with Ravash, I'd say you're spot on, Teo-Tut. If there's going to be another attack, when do you think it'll happen? Let's see. You know that Mayor Bixon is probably going to contact the Bracer Guild tomorrow. They're really planning on following through on their threat. United's their only option. Well, that settles it. We're going to drive off the wolves and address the Ravash members controlling them, then. We must. There's no overlooking something this big. Should we contact the CGF for support? Now the CGF takes part in this, but the Mafia will get to go home scot-free, given their ties to that Diet member. You have to do this alone. Understood. If here, it'll most likely be in the middle of the night then, right? All the other incidents have occurred late into the night, so it'd be a safe assumption. So some time left before dark. Shall we make our preparation? Running short on supplies, we should take care of that first. Once we're done preparing, let's wait here on standby till midnight. Alright, well, with that... No. That's right. Need to go down to the bottom. grab another save from down here. Let's check out how much of a relationship got a strong bond with Ely. Ely's the main one that I'm going for. If I can, I'd also like to include Randy in this, but yeah. Anyway, with that, I will bid you guys adieu.